team, and Bovelander and Taco van der Honert, the best penalty corner specialists in the world, both in the same team, are always going to cause you trouble, and the defence led by Yazet is a very good defence.
And Australia coming off a late win against Korea, needed to keep up that sort of form.
I thought their performance against Korea was very good because I think the Koreans themselves were in very good form. So I have no worry about the Australian form coming into this match. It's really going to be a question of whether Lockie Dreyer in the goals can keep out the penalty corner battery of van der Honert and Bovelander.
Okay, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. One of the hardest workers in the Australian team. Gets the cross in. Davies. Crack, saved by Janssen. Well done. Went straight at him, but he still had to get down. No advantage at all to the Australians. That is a terrible decision. Still, it's Hagar.
Yes!
Oh, what a great shot. No, but gee, it was terrific reflexes again. Yes, he does again. Out it comes. Stacey cracks. Good save. Janssen,
yes,
in it goes.
Sproule.
Danny Sproule got across from having pushed it in. Fantastic effort, son. Sensation. Have a look at this. This will show you the work Sproule did. Look at this. He sees it and splash.
Probably came from an offside position if the truth be known, but it doesn't matter. It's on the scoreboard. No, that's the first time they've broken, so they'll give Sproule another opportunity.
Green card is to everybody, isn't it?
No, not necessarily. No.
Not when you don't want it. Well, they haven't broken this time. Taco van der Honert, down he goes. It's with the Nooijer. He did very well. Raked in the loose ball. It fell between his feet, and he went back to the old scoop, which is very rarely used in hockey these days, just over the pads of Lockie Dreyer.
Here's the other angle. Yes, the ball was played softly against the pad and turned to Nooijer very easily.
There are no harder workers in the game of hockey, are there?
No, that's why I was so surprised at his form, his recent form.
Klein-Gebing is out sprinting walk.
Well, there's a push in the back there. Klein-Gebing's going to be in trouble.
That was really very dangerous, wasn't it?
Well, Kenny Walker's cleaned up the cameraman.
Wears him. Good work, Hagar. Davies.
Oh, Steve Davies.
Could have looked to Hagar again. Vane came away. Oh, good stop by Lewis. He's got Brinkman alongside him. Works the baseline, keeps it in. Excellent work, and the goal to the captain.
Yes.
Mark Hagar is ecstatic. Excellent work by Paul Lewis. The interception, and then to work the baseline. He beat two defenders and just reverse sticked it past the goalkeeper. And who was there? Ever reliable, Horry.
Along the goal line, and there's the ball across, and a lucky deflection, and Mark Hagar was there, as he has been in all of his 226 internationals for Australia.
This will show you the angle. Look at this. Look at the work done by Lewis.
Excellent play, Paul
Just
Lewis.
fantastic, and a missed trap by Van Pelt. Bovelander.
It's a goal.
Straight in.
Only at about 140 k's an hour. Bovelander's absolutely drilled it past the outstretched arm of Lachlan Dreyer. Look at that. Well, it was actually along the ground, so I've seen him hit better.
So twice Australia took the lead, and twice the Netherlands came back. And again, we've had that stigma, if you like, of a goal almost immediately after an Australian score.
Yes, it's very unfortunate because the first goal from Sproule was a scramble goal, the sort of goal that you're looking for. And then, of course, within minutes, the penalty corner goal from the Netherlands, and suddenly it's 1-1, and then suddenly Australia back in front again, and then right on the half-time, another goal. And so you go in at half-time at 2-2. You've done a lot of good work. I thought Stephen Davies was particularly good, but now they've got to come out in the second half and do it all again.
Free hit's been taken. Australian defence was up to it. Oh, it's landed at the feet of Bovelander. Great pass. Oh, and a sensational strike on the reverse stick. Well, gee, the Aussies didn't need that. And the Dutch bench were up as one, as you'd expect. Godoyne, excellent opportunity. Great save by Janssen. Fantastic reflex save by the goalkeeper. Stacey goes inside. Almost went through the legs by Davies. That's a corner again.
Oh, that's a good save. And Stephen Davies had an opportunity then, but Janssen closed him down. The ball rebounded to Stacey.
We're down to 5 seconds. They need to get it in there. Deflected outside the circle. And there's the siren. That is not a goal. It was deflected from outside the circle. And so the Dutch side, after being behind twice, have salvaged a win from this. The Aussies go down by 3 goals to 2. The challenge now, Malaysia and then Great Britain. Matches Australia really should win.
Well, this is where you feel the hurt of drawing with South Africa, of course. I mean, to lose to the Netherlands just in itself could have been expected. One of those really tough games, always line ball situation. But now they have to beat Malaysia and they have to beat Great Britain. And by some ironical stroke of fate, this might actually work in Australia's favour, because Spain might finish on top in Pool A, and on the crossover we might play Spain in the semi-final.
Instead of Germany?
Instead of Germany, and so you could have a Germany-Netherlands semi-final, which would really drive the Europeans to despair.
Well, let's hope so. You're a manipulator, Richard Agus.
I am.
We'll see you at the next challenge. So no great joy for Australia tonight. 3 goals to 2 going down to the Netherlands. But as Richard Agus said, it's not all over, and it could in a strange way be to Australia's good fortune.
Yes, that victory has put the Netherlands on top of the table, Pool B, with 5 points after 3 matches. Australia, one of 3 teams, with Great Britain and South Africa on 3 points, appear likely to battle